Can once again put off elites for a while. I think I like it. Alright, so what do we discard? This expensive backflip and this expensive burst. Let's see, and then we play the whole hand. We don't actually have the energy to... Or rather, we don't have the cards to spend the energy. Literally the problem I was just talking about, but I was like, it'll be fine with the extra 2 card draw from Snecko Eye. Joke's on me. Okay, you're already weak, but neutralize is pretty good. Discard a strike. Let's see, so I could eviscerate, neutralize, blur, defend, strike. Yeah. Huh? Oh, because we discarded the eviscerate is cheaper. Eviscerate is always going to end up being 2 less than whatever it was listed at. That's actually, like, pretty good. Now I want more copies of Eviscerate. Just give me a deck of Eviscerate. Alright. We don't really need all this defense. Ah! And then hit you for nothing. We didn't draw enough attacks that turn. But you're also, like, dead as heck. As long as we... Oh, well, we have Bouncing Flask. I was gonna say as long as we survive this turn, just because of how much poison we got on him. So we don't need this Eviscerate. Let's just Bouncing Flask. Like, no point in thinking when you know you're gonna get the kill with Bouncing Flask, right? Ooh, upgraded Eviscerate. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so this Eviscerate's gonna cost 0. Remember that. Maybe keep some defense. So I could burst Blur. That's probably better than just playing Defend. Actually, it probably doesn't... Well, yeah. It is better than playing Defend, because it blocks for 5 more. Hey, we actually roll over 1 block. I forgot about Anchor. Alright. That 0 cost backflip is looking awfully attractive. No. Get rid of this 3 cost strike. I'm probably not going to play it. Hey, 0 cost defend. You are just dead. I think I'll do that. I have enough block. Do I want you weak next turn, or do I want to deal 2 more damage? I'll have you weak next turn. Alright. Well, I don't think we're playing that Blur. Noxious Sucker Punch seems good. He's probably getting away with some of our gold. Yeah, oh wait a minute. Double Eviscerate? Is he, like, super dead? Get owned. Tactician, Deadly Poison. I mean... It gives us something to discard with Kite. Do we need 2 more energy? It's fun. This is Ascension 2. Sometimes we're allowed to say it's fun and still win the run. I mean, I'm probably not playing both these defends, right? Actually, how much energy am I gonna have? I'm gonna have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no. 1. I think I played the defend 1 of the strikes in the eviscerate. The math just doesn't work out amazingly. Oh, anyway, I can kill you outright. And then, let's see. You're dealing 18 because of the vulnerable. Defend brings me to 15 block. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll play this strike for no damage. But it's not like I could have played the eviscerate and both defends. Ooh, free eviscerate. Also a lot of cheap defense. And weakness. I mean, poison's pretty good against this guy on account of it ignores his blocking thing. Let's see. I only have 4 energy this turn. So 0, 2... If I play Bouncing Flask, I'm not playing Noxious Fumes. I'm gonna prefer the Bouncing Flask. Oh yeah. Always draw last, right? That's what they say. Okay, Eviscerate is pretty cool. Noxious Fumes just looks too expensive. He's already weak. Well, I'm actually gonna burst that 3-cost defend, aren't I? Because there was nothing better to do with my energy. Right. I mean, we just play the Eviscerate. He's dead. Envenom? I like things that have numbers larger than 1 in their cost section. Eviscerate again? No. Predator, though. Or Dash. Or Sneaky Strike. We discard cards every turn. It's kind of required by the hovering kite. I think we don't need even more energy right now, though. Especially with that Tactician pick. Oh, there's also a choke here. I think there's probably no reason to consider any of these 1-costs. Maybe Piercing Whale. It's pretty good defensively. Definitely not accuracy. All the Shiv-related cards cost 1 or 0, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of them actually cost 0. But all of them cost 1. Like, there's Infinite Blades, there's Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger. I was trying to think of the name. Yeah, here's Blade Dance. Okay, but do we need even more card draw, which we might on account of the kite, and on account of Snecko Eye? Do we need a great source of block and damage? I don't think we have enough going on with Choke. None of our cards generate extra cards to play. We don't run things like Cloak and Dagger or Blade Dance. So I think it's between... yeah, I'll take the Dash. It was between those 3. Somebody with more experience could probably tell me for sure what the correct decision was. Okay, none of them are attacking, and we don't have Blur, so let's just discard the defense and then decide what we're doing. Envenom seems good. Let's see, it only works on unblocked damage though, right? Yeah. So we're like not using it on him. Let's see. Envenom is only 1 poison, so we should play the Eviscerate first if we're gonna play it here. Which I think we are. I mean, the turn is obviously not gonna involve playing the Strike. Because then the Bouncing Flask has the opportunity to poison for 4 per tick. Wow. You're just dead turn 1. Okay. That looked extremely fair, right? Alright. Well, Tactician. And Neutralize probably isn't going to get played. Technically, I should have planned out the turn before I committed to anything. But honestly. Alright. Tactician is back. That's a free Eviscerate. Maybe I actually do play both these defends. Alright, Noxious Fumes is going to start working him down. Well, it'll start removing the artifacts first, of course. Let's see. I'm frail for 4 turns. Burst, Survivor, Neutralize, Strike, Defend. Seems fine. Oh. Bad order. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't actually need the extra block from bursting the survivor. I should have played the burst second to last, though, if I wanted to actually play everything. That defend is definitely not getting played. I'd play the dash before I'd play that defend, and we can't play both. Probably not playing this blurry either for 3 block. I don't think we have a turn that looks like we can roll over block, possibly. I think this bouncing flask is great because it makes the fight over. Basically, this is the last turn. So now we clearly just do whatever gives us the most block, which is going to be playing dash. Unless we think we can, like, get another bouncing flask from an attack potion. I think we just take our 12 and get out. Alright, yeah, you're dead. Skill potion. Another tactician? No, that's excessive. Alright, what do we smith? That changes the cost, so it basically does nothing. That adds 3 more poison, adds another bounce. I think I'll smith the dash, though. I would like more block to happen. Hey, Snecko! Fancy meeting you here. Oh, I should have considered the fact that we have Blur. I think I'm just gonna strike anyway. Ha! I've been perplexed by its gaze. Fortunately, it's like I've been building my deck the whole time just to deal with this one encounter. Alright, I mean, obvious eviscerate play. Bouncing Flask seems fine. Dash already blocks for enough, so I'm not gonna burst defend. Because, like, I like dealing damage alongside my other stuff. Let's see, neutralize is how we're gonna get him weak. Unless we can kill him somehow? Let's see, you're taking 8 from poison, so you have 33 health effectively. We can deal like 15. There are no blocks in this hand. We'll probably play the skill potion. Probably not play this sucker punch. Oh! I forgot that I had Tactician as the first discard. Oh, maybe I should have actually played the Envenom. Don't think it's gonna make a difference in how many turns this fight lasts. Now this is funny. Okay. So if we can deal 7, fine, I'll play the attack potion as well. Got him. Alright, so we burned 2 potions to save, like, 20 health or something. Bullet time. That's an interesting one. Anti-synergy with the kite. I think I'll skip. I'm often playing my whole hand anyway, so I'd rather have all the cards actually do something rather than bullet time, which does nothing. Let's see. Unless I'm taking 2 elites without a campfire, I get the same number of elites if I go left, which gives me an extra 2 campfires and still 1 elite. So yeah, easy choice. Maybe upgrade Burst now? Or Bouncing Flask or Noxious Fumes. I mean, we've still got some quality upgrade targets. Ooh, Art of War. So I'm probably going to discard the attacks here. Burst, Bouncing Flask. And then double defend! Except we didn't get to play Blur. Alright, that Eviscerate is free. Huh. There's a lot of free stuff here. Strike is probably the lowest value. Okay, so definitely Envenom and Noxious first. Let's see, if I dash plus Eviscerate you... Actually, wait, if I just Eviscerate you, you're dead. Because of the poison damage. Seems absolutely fine. And then, I guess target the one that has lower health and is already poisoned a little. Eliminating threats is a good idea, generally. Alright, 17 incoming damage. Not gonna play these, I bet. We'll probably Sucker Punch him, and then we're actually only taking 14. And if I play both of these, we're taking 1. So I don't think I end up playing a 3-cost defensive card. Actually, wait. I'm not taking any damage this round. Had not considered the idea that I might actually be killing the one on the left. Alright. These strikes just look entirely too expensive to consider playing. Bouncing Flask Dash is probably the play. Okay, we need to do damage. Oh wait, we didn't need to do damage. We had Noxious that was gonna poison him more. Smoke Bomb, huh? Footwork, huh? Calculated Gamble could also be pretty cool. I think Backstab is not going to be too impressive, considering its greatest thing is that it's 0 cost, and we're going to shuffle the cost. So I think we can eliminate that choice. Footwork and Calculated Gamble both seem good in different ways. I don't think I'm skipping. I know the Calculated Gamble isn't going to necessarily be 0 cost, but I mean, we could certainly dump some high costs if I roll an entire hand of garbage. I'll take Footwork, though. What? You find yourself in an old decorated chamber. In the center of the room, a large skull sits atop an ornate pedestal. As you approach, the skull bursts into flames and turns to face you. What is it? Oh, it's this event! What is it you seek? What is it you offer? In sync with its final words, the door behind you slams shut. You can pick as many of these as you want, but you have to pick this at the end. Let's see. There's not even a shop. I'm probably not going to pick riches. We seem to have gotten an absurd amount of money. Most colorless cards don't cost very much. I mean, Apotheosis would be cool, but that's rare. So it's either probably Potion and leave, or just leave. I think a Potion on average is better than 7 health. Skill Potion. Drink up. Anything else? How do I leave? Behind you, mortal. You peek behind the skull. Surely enough, there's a door. I think this has got to be a rest. If the elite goes well, we'll, oh, and the encounter. And this encounter is nearly an elite. Okay, we can Footwork, Blur, Defend, Strike. I think I'm not playing the Bouncing Flask, as much as I hate to see it go by. Let's see, alternative plays, Sucker Punch, Blur, Defend. Wait until Blur costs less than 2. Well, oh wait, if I'm gonna play the Footwork, Blur should go after. I mean, Sucker Punch blocks a good amount of damage this round. Wait, maybe I Footwork, Blur, Sucker Punch? I think I'm definitely playing Sucker Punch. It's just a question of now Blur, Defend, or Footwork, Blur. Or, no. It would be Footwork, Defend, because that's a full block. Or no, you can't do both. They're the 2 costs. I was like, oh yeah, I can play any 2 of these, right? I think I'll just Blur, Defend. Wait, I'm dumb, I had anchor. Should have been footwork blur. Okay. Now we have a bounty of low-costing cards. How much defense do I need? I should probably play both the defend and the survivor. I'll give up the... no. Give up a strike. Wait. Did I also then forget that I had block rolled over or something? Okay, tactician. We're gonna be able to play everything in our hand. We'll backflip for more cards though. We're frail, but we have dash defend plus. That's already 15 block. Backflip, yeah, we don't need this defend. Okay, backflip to see what we draw. Oh, sick. Burst defend has no meaning. Oh, Envenom. Order lol. Oh, but you're dead anyway. So I probably actually shouldn't have even put the first attack in him. I just like didn't even look at his HP. And we still have 6 energy. Let's play a burst. You know what would be a cool relic to get sometime? Ice cream. Let's see, we're definitely not playing any of these basic defends. Footwork, blur, dash, probably. You're buffing your strength, and you're doing more buffing, or potentially healing. It was a heal, but you're super dead. I could have eviscerated you twice. Skip. Okay, so that was a perfect normal fight. So you don't need to play the survivor this turn. I think getting rid of a strike is probably best here. Noxious, Venom. I could avoid the debuff just by killing him. Okay, Will. They're not done yet. Neither of them are attacking. Let's get rid of the defense since there's no blur here. Then we decide what we do. Dash perfectly kills you, except you're poisoned. So actually we need to deal a bit less than that. I mean, if Bouncing Flask hits you once, you die by the time you do anything. But I'd almost rather just hit this guy all 3 times. And then Bouncing Flask strikes Sucker Punch, or Sucker Punch strike, the order didn't matter. Probably not playing this backflip. I don't need to play these defends or this burst. I should have kept the backflip. Should have been eviscerate, backflip, see what we draw. Anyway, I guess I'm going through like vaguely the same sequence of events. Alright. I think this time I'm not gonna kill this one, because there's no Bouncing Flask that has like RNG associated. And he's dead by the time he does anything. So yeah, just eviscerate you, neutralize you, footwork, blur, defend. Oh, but he did put up 7 block, except putting a bunch of damage on him was better than avoiding 7 block being put up. Oh, that's a lot of incoming damage. I do have 14 block rolled over. He's already weak, and that's 27. Wow. Definitely keep the backflip. Maybe I do play this burst plus. Except I don't have like a 0 cost skill to go alongside that backflip, but I do have a skill potion. It might be skill potion, burst plus, play whatever comes out of the potion, eviscerate or something. Let's see, what else do I discard? Definitely not the Sucker Punch, probably Survivor. Corpse Explosion, huh? That would let me, like, kill all the ads. Let's see, if I Corpse Explosion... Let's see, it's 6 poison. I'm just thinking... If I burst Corpse Explosion, it deals double the target's HP to everybody. And then... You'd want it on the highest HP one if you're doing that. But it's not quite a kill on this one unless I hit him with something else. And at that point, it's better to just hit this guy. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this. Doing this means that I don't play the Eviscerate. But I would in fact like to not take as much damage. Oh, and we managed to draw no 0 costs. In 4 cards. I guess on average you expect 1, but getting 0 is not too unheard of. Anyway, we've managed to fully block this round. And we also won the fight at the cost of our skill potion. Whatever, just end turn. He's dead. I haven't actually been considering Art of War on any of my turns at any point. Alright, let's Smith. Oh wait, what's the boss? The champ. Let's Smith. It's still basically Ascension 0 champ. Nothing that has happened would actually improve anything he does. Probably one of the powers. I don't know, Bouncing Flask Plus is pretty good. 3 extra poison. Let's go Footwork. Extra dex can be quite cool. Hey, Footwork for 0. Footwork and Venom... Dash? That's probably the turn. Just get my powers out. Alright. That Eviscerate's gonna cost 1. We don't need to do anything defensive. Although getting weak on him will be alright. And there wasn't Blur, so there was no benefit to defend or anything. Alright, you're dealing 10. This is probably fine. You're already weak. Eviscerate only deals 4 damage. It also just removes all your block. I think I'll just defend plus and blur, maybe? Alternatively, Eviscerate Strike to deal 10 and 2 poison. Alternatively, Sucker Punch. I think keeping the weak going is going to be the most valuable. Alright. Don't need defends. Okay, you've only got 5 block this turn. So playing a strike first means we punch through and start racking up that, Envenom procs. Let's see. You're dealing 20. Defend plus defend is 14. Plus dash. Okay, I don't actually need both of these, do I? Defend dash is not a full block. Oh, but burst defend, yeah. And that was the only skill in the hand, so the fact that it was burst plus was a little irrelevant. Oh, wait! Bouncing Flask is a skill. I keep thinking it's an attack, because all it does is damage, sort of. But then, the other one, Deadly Poison. That is also a skill. So definitely play this defend. We already have enough block. Eviscerate, Eviscerate, Strike, Sucker Punch seems good. Maybe it should have been Sucker Punch first to stack more poison. Because I think the first hit of Eviscerate... Or no, it did 6 while I'm weak, because it deals 8 normally. So yeah, that was fine. Order did not matter. So you don't need Burst or Survivor. Or maybe I... Yeah, I don't need Burst. I was thinking, is there Deadly Poison? I should check for that. Because you know, it's a skill. So you're going to clear your debuffs anyway, so Neutralize is worse than Strike. Ah. Ooh, 27 times 2. Could you not? And then I play the whole hand. Well, up until that point, it was a perfect boss. $36 now. Again, could you perhaps not? Okay, wait. If we burst plus defend survivor, that's 16, 22 together is 38. So we've got full block, we can discard this defend. Okay, yeah, and I definitely have the energy to play all that. Because, turns out, like, nothing in this hand costs anything. Oh, also he's weak, so he's only doing 27. Alright, we survived this regardless of what happens. Dash plus gets us there on block anyway. I think I'll probably not play this Neutralize or this Defend. Tactician U showed up at the wrong time. Oh, except it really doesn't matter, because we won. Corpse Explosion, Malaise, Wraith Form. I think it's between Wraith Form and Corpse Explosion. I think if the other cards cost 1 or 0, I would pick up Malaise, though, rather than skipping. I think I may like Corpse Explosion too much. Alright. Coffee Dripper. Lizard Tail. Sozu. Right, we can't see who the next boss is yet. We tend to rest once per floor. Would an extra energy save us from a rest per floor, though? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the need for extra energy. Normally Sozu is like an auto take for me. But I think I'm gonna take the Lizard Tail. And then forget that it exists.